Then we have power also. Power. Suppose 2 to the power. This is the power in R. We use same as like in C. 2 to the power 3. Power 2 to the power 3 8. Then we have another arithmetic operator, special operators. Suppose 5 double person and divided by 2. This will give the reminder division. Reminder enter. So 5 divided, it gives, if 5 is divided by 2, it gives 2 reminders. We have another special arithmetic operators to suppose 7 uh, person divide person by 3. Let's give 3. This gives question. So in that way you can, these are the arithmetic operators we have in R. Then we have assignment operators. I show you the assignment operators. We have uh, assignment operators are, these are the operators equal to, greater than, less than, this not equal to, which we have declared a variable, assigned a variable. These are the assignment operators. So we'll just use all those operators. Now we're going to assignment operators. Assignment operators. We have equal to sign, x equal 5. Let's give. So it's assigning x 5. Then we can also assign x by these operators. Arrow right operand, it's called right operand. Suppose let's give 15. You can enter. If you run x, it will give 15. Then we can also assign x in another form. Double letter, one arrow. Right, this was all right operand. Suppose let's give 30. Enter x, it's giving 30 output. Then we have a left operand. We call it left operand. We can assign this x, suppose let's give 25. Okay, I did a mistake. 25 x. So if you declare, if you run x, it's giving 25. These are the assignment operators we have in R. Then next come to relation operators. Relation operators are relational operators. These are greater than, less than, equal to. It's not equal to, less than, equal to, or greater than, equal to. These are the various operators we have in R. Then let's go for relation. Relational operators. So we have a first is greater than. Suppose this is this symbol greater than, will run this symbol like 2 is greater than 3, which is false. Let's run. It's showing false. So, and we have this one. Let's give us greater. Then we have a less than, also less than operand. 2 less than 3, less than, which is true. Then we have equal to, also equal to. In R we assign equal to right operand. Let's assign 2 equal to double equal to equal, answer shown true. That is correct. Then we have not equal to, so 2 uh, exclamatory mark equal to 3. Not equal. You can run in your system simultaneously like this. So these are the relation operation. Else you can, yeah, these are relational operators, and we have some more operators too. 2 greater than equal, suppose 2 greater than equal to 3, which is false. Yeah, it's given. Then we have a 2. We can give 2 sign less than equal to, just give 3. Enter. Why is it so? Cancel. Okay. Those are the relational operators we have in R. Then we have some logical operators too in R. Logical. So let's give logical operators. You can hear me, nah?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Any student is having issues?
Are you able to run in cloud, R cloud?
No,
You
Paul, go
can,
ahead.
uh, you can, you can log in with your Gmail. We have logical operators, like symbols, logical operators we have in R, we use in R. So we'll use first 2 and 3. Uh, Suppose 2, this is X, this is Y. Suppose this is 2 is X, this is Y. It returns, it will return 2. If it return X, if it will return 2. If it is 2 is false, Y others, okay. What it returns, let's look. Okay, wait, this one. Okay. Uh, in this, it return X if X is false and return Y if otherwise it return X. Like suppose, let's say, this return comment x and y. Yeah, 2 and 3. Then true. Let's check 2. True. 1. False. I'm not sure this one. It's I'll tell you later this one. Maybe I have a doubt. Logical operators. Oh, we have to declare in terms of this one. We have to declare the x and y. Suppose see, if suppose x equal to true, y equal to false. X and y. Okay, x, y. It's a case sensitive, so you check with the when it is capital and when it is small letter. So here it returns false. That is this operators return x if x is false. Here x is true, right? It returns. Okay, I'll just write here. This operators returns x if x is false. Otherwise, y. Otherwise, then we have this one. We have let's check the scenario y and x. This okay. Let's have it in first xx. So it's returning true because x is true. So it's returning the x. In the same way, we can go for y and x. Now it's returning false. In the same way, this operator does that. Then we have another one. So we'll show you. X slash y true. So here in this one, it returns y if x is false. Otherwise, it returns x. So we have assigned x and y here true, x as true, y as false. So it's returning, it returns return y if it is false, otherwise it return x. Since x, this one, x is true, so it's written in. Then we have others of another operators too. We have suppose, okay, yeah, so then we'll go for special operators. So it's special operators. We have special operators. Uh, we have this symbol, this column, this column. Let's make it. Yeah, it creates a series of number in R. Suppose like we assign x like 2 to 8. So if you run it, if you check x, so from 2 to 8, it creates a series of number from the range that you have given from 2 to 8. I have given 2 to 8. So this is also a special operators in R. It creates a series of numbers. Then we have another operators also. Suppose 2 to 8, right? So we'll assign y as 5, suppose. Y has been assigned as 5. Then we'll use as y in person x, y in person x. So this operator searches whether the y element is in the x element. So 5 is in between the range of 2 to 8. Here 5 is present, so it's returning true. So these are the special operators we have in R. Now we'll go to data types. You can, in the meantime, you can run. So we'll have data type. Let's go first with the vectors. It's a sequence of data elements. I have said a sequence of data elements of same basic type. Suppose like you can assign like vector with year 1. Suppose you can assign vectors 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, for assigning the vectors, you have to use this C. It is a function in R. It is known as a combined function. It is used to generate the output given parameters inside the function. So I run this out. So if you check with year 1, so these are the vectors that we have declared. You can run assign vector like equal to sign also. Suppose like vector 2 equal to 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, suppose. And if you run VTR2, so it's giving. So vector is a sequence of data having the same basic element type, and you can assign vectors character also, even complex numbers, integers, numeric, logical also you can assign in a vectors. See here, just the connotation how vectors are assigned. You have to give vector name greater than assign C list of values separated by commas. You have to give by separated by commas, or you can give a range also, or you can give a range also using this logic, these operators. That way you can assign the vectors. Suppose if you use that operators VTR3 C, you can assign 1 is to 12. At least you can assign. See, you can assign vectors in this format also. Then for accessing the vector index, for accessing the index, I'll show index, just the vector name, and you can give like for accessing the vector index, you can give just vector name and this square bracket and the index number. You can assign the vectors in this format. I'll just show you one. Vector 3 will take this. Suppose I give 2. So vector index 2 is 2. This way you can find out the index number. Or you can sort the vector by using, for vector you can sort by using this one sort function. Suppose VTR4 C 1 5 6 3. Suppose these are vector, then you can sort VTR4. Using this function, you can also sort the vector VTR4. Okay, run. Then, so it has been sorted. See, if you check this VTR4, previously it was not sorted. It has been sorted. This is our original. Then we can use sort also by using. There are a lot of functions in R where you don't need to write a function. You can just execute. So that is also one of the reasons why we are using R. So suppose in a vector, I say same data type, like in vector, suppose if we have both characters and suppose let's give mix. If we have both characters and numeric, what type of data type it gives? Let's give this one as high. Then 1, 2, one tree. Then let's give hey. So it does give this one, and but previously, but the class, you can check the class, what data type is class, BTR. If you run it, it's showing character. See if you, this like, because here some numeric are there, but in this R, it doesn't, if it is a mix like string characters are there, it takes everything as a character in a mix form. So you need to know those BTR for class. So these are numeric. This data is in numeric, and if you mix it up, the R take it as a character. If characters and numeric are, all the values will be treated as a characters in R. Then we have others, or in vectors we have others function also where you can use uh, like VTR, VTRC 2, 3. Let's just declare this one. And if you run some VTR, you can use the function sum and you can 2 plus 3 is 5 like that. There's a function called mean. Mean also you can check VTR 0.5 and we have product. In this way you can this way the function is for. So in this way you can do various type of data manipulation in R. There are different depth. Then let's go to the list. Lists are objects which contain different types of elements, like I said, numbers, strings, vectors, and lists inside lists. So let's give list. We have list, and suppose like just let's give n and assign c. Same as like vector 2, 3, 5. But vector is only one dimension, Just n 2, 3. Then let's give s equal to c. Let's give some name a characters bb. X equal to list and s. Oh, so in this way you can see here each train you can check the class of X list So you can assign list. You can combine two vectors and make it as a list also. Uh, in list, first vector is numeric, right? Then we have C in list. It retains the individual elements like first vectors we have a numeric and second we have a character. So in first list, it preserves the individual elements and data type. It is not affected by like in vectors. If we give the mixed type element, it is automatically converted into character data type. So in list, they preserve the individual characters element. Okay, we have so I have characters. Then uh, suppose like we let's give list not here. List one. Let's give some characters. JK. Let's give mix also numeric 12, 2, 3, and let's give some logic true. Run. So bring all the so see here so it preserve all the characters. First one is character numeric and this one is numeric and fourth one is logic. So they preserve all the individuals properties in this. Then suppose let's give this to IST. Suppose R 14 3. Let's give false. False. Then we have properties in this. We have one function called let's use that much function list tree. Let's assign it as list tree, and let's check out merge this function list one, this list one, and this list two. So it merges. We can merge the list using the merge. Then for let's check what is the class type. So it has because we have rows and columns in two data matrix structure. So it is in data frame format. So in this way, list also we can do. And in list, suppose say in list also same as like in this previous one, what called vector. you can index, you can find the index like this is our list. Suppose this is our list, right? Uh, you type the list name and you enter the index number where you want to. This is the index number 2, suppose. So index number 2, then so this is the give the index number 14. This 2 of 2 is 14, which is correct. In this way, you can extract the element from the list also by giving the index number in R.
Mr. Paul, can I interrupt?
Yes, ma'am.
Students, is there any doubt or anything? Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No doubt, ma'am.
Shall, shall we proceed in the same way?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not.
Okay, ma'am. Is it boring or? Okay, we have done the list for extracting the list. For extracting the elements, you can give the index is also same as in the vector. Then now uh, we'll come to the array. First, before coming to the array, I just will uh, vector. In case of vector, it is 1D, one-dimensional array type. Can hold the numeric. It also can hold the character or logical values. Uh, in case of this, it is a variety of object under one name. In list, it can hold under one name different type of data type. List and under one name. Under one name, it can hold different data type in an order way. It has a different data type like character, numeric, or logic in list also. So we'll go to this one, array. The next is array. So far, we have looked only one dimensional object type, not in another dimension. So array holds like multiple dimension. Array is multi-dimensional data type. Means like some people call it. It is also known as multi-dimensional rectangular data. In a sense, like each row is in same length. Likewise, is the column in another dimension. So for array has a multi-dimensional data type, and in matrix we have only two-dimensional array. So that's the difference in array and matrix. In array also it can store. In array it can only store values of. Let's just write it here. Can store values having similar kinds of data, kinds of It may be variables, elements, and we use this in array. We use this function array. This function, it's coming out suggestion here. So in RStudio, it gives the suggestion when you're typing. So let's just do create some array. Suppose let's declare vector A, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make it combine array using this same function array. Then yep, you can give this. So you can check class array. So it has been converted, the vector has been converted to array. When you check the class and give the array's name, then it's showing array1. In the same way, let's do it for array2 too. And this way you can assign array, you can use the array function. You can also use the range, like using range. Oh, we'll use another function. Okay. Array C. Let's see. Assign array. So we'll give the range. Let's just give 1 to 12 and C. Now we have to give the rows numbers and columns. Row, let's just give 4, suppose, and columns 3. So if you run, so if you check, say it has 4 rows and 3 columns. Here 4 rows, 3 columns. So in this way also you can declare the number ranges from 1 to 12. You can give any other number also, suppose if you want like 15. Then it has 4 rows and 3 columns. In that way you can make 2-dimensional array. And for index you can just post array1. Array1, this is our array1. Then you can just for index extracting the array, you can just give the, suppose let's just give 4. So in this way, same as like other lists or vectors, you can give the index number and you can extract the value. In array, you can also, I told you it's a multi-dimensional array. Now I'm showing only the two-dimensional array. You can assign multi-dimensional array like suppose multi array. I just assign an array. Uh, let's just give 1, 2, 24. See, this is a column row 3, 4. Then we have, let's just give two to that is two matrix. So run, and if you run and see multi, so see it has three rows, 4 columns. This is first matrix, 2 matrix. So front and back. So in array we can declare multiple matrices too in this way, or else you can create. So these are the ways to create a matrices using array function. And for this one, I think array. If you type multi-array, then let's give uh, 1, 3, 1, index 7. Row 1, column 3, matrix of 1, 7. So it's showing this. You can extract the index in this multi-dimensional array using this format: rows, column, row number, columns number, and the matrix. Uh, you can also manipulate the array using various functions like length, dimension, dimensional name, and all. So let's just do that. Let's just DIM. So you can check the dimension of this array. Okay. 3 rows, 4 columns, two layers matrix. Using this function, you can then we can also name this one array name. Let's just try one array name. Then DIM dimensional name. Dimensional name of multi. No. Wait for We'll make it. Okay. I'm not sure that's, I'm just checking the dimensional name. Okay. So here in this multi-array, we haven't assigned the dimensional name. So let's create some array, some simple array. One to 12. See. 2, 3, 2. Just let's give the dimension. We should check then a 2, 3, 2. Then we'll give dimensional. We'll name the dimension. Names of A. Then we have to assign this C. We have 2 rows and 3 columns. So we'll give first one as 1. First row name as 1, then second one as 2. 2, then we'll give see, that is, we have 3 rows, right? We'll assign 3 names: A, B, C. Then we have two layers, right? So we'll just give them as some two numbers. A, some 2 names. B. Enter. And if you run, A. Okay, it's showing now. I have renamed this one columns name and row name, and I have assigned the first layer as A and second matrix as B. In this way, you can rename the matrix arrays name also using this function. So these are the function in arrays. Then now we have a matrix that is 2-dimensional matrix. So vectors, it's like a special case for 1-dimensional arrays, whereas in matrix, it's a special case for 2-dimensional array type. So you can consider vector as 1-dimensional array, matrix as 2-dimensional array, array as having any dimensional level, maybe 2, 3, whatever. So we'll just go to the matrix, how matrix are assigned. So just mat1 assign matrix see range, let's just give range 1 to 9. Then we have n row equal to 3 and n row now n column. M column equal to 3, 3. Running matrix 1. So you can create a matrix in this format. Let's just try mat 1. So it's in between matrix A. Okay. Let's just assign different type then. Mat 1, matrix 1, using matrix C 1, 2, 9. So matrix array. Okay. Create a matrix. And in here also you can assign the matrix row names and columns name. Suppose mat assign matrix. True. So you can assign the dimension name also in here, dim names equal to same as in the array list. Let's just give we have 3 columns. X. Let's give small. X, Y, Z, and C. Columns name and columns name as A, B, C. Some function dim. I'm not sure what I think. A, B, C, X, Y. Either in matrix 9 row and 2 and 3 near names, dimensional name. One. Close. I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, in matrix also same as with that of the this one array, we use the name like this. And in the matrix also can be created by using vectors also. By vectors also it can be created. In matrix also the indexing element you can access by giving the matrix name and row number or columns number. That one. Suppose matrix one. You just need to give the row name and column name. 1, 2, 4. So you can extract the elements from the matrix by giving the index number. So these are some of the ways to create a matrix. Or else you can, you can also select the and columns. Let's just see. Let's just go for select row and column. That one. 1, 2, 3. And row 3, 2, 3. Just let's give. So you can extract out this one in a matrix like this. See, I'm giving mat 1, C, row 1, 4, and column name 2, 4, and 2, 3. I'm extracting out this from here, the matrix. So you can extract out giving the row name and column name, and you can extract out the matrices from here also. In this way, you can select the matrix also. And there is also another function in matrix. What you can do is, you can suppose like assign. You can list the first column name like this. First row, column. Then this is a row. First row. Then mat 2. Matrix 1. You can also select columns. Second column. 4, 5, 6. If you select it. So I'm extracting out the first C. Using this one, I'm extracting out the first row, 1, 4, 7, 1, 4, 7, and by assigning the second column, I'm getting 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, this second column. In this way, you can manipulate or use the matrix. And you can also assign math 1 equals minus 1. So it is selecting all the rows. It is selecting, if I give minus 1, it is selecting all the rows except the first one. It is not selecting. Okay. Select all the rows.
これが領域展開。術式を付与した衝突領域を磁力で周囲に構築する。
Yes.
君たちが少年院で体験した
Except the first.
術式を
It is selecting. Then what else? You can also modify the elements also from here.
これが領
Just
域展
modify
開。
the matrix.
術式を付与した衝突領域を磁力で周囲に構築する。
Modify the single element. Suppose mat
君たちが
1
少年院で体験したのは術式の付与されていない未完成の領
0
域だ。
to 1.
ちゃんとした領域なら
Let's
1
assign
年
it.
全員死んでたよ。
All are single digits, so I'll make it 100.
領域を広げるのはめちゃくちゃ磁力を消費するけど、それだけに利点もある。
So we have replaced
環
it.
境要因による
Previously it was 5. We have replaced with 100. So in this way also you can
もう一つ。
replace the elements in matrix.
波の術師なら領域に入れた時点で焼き
You can also modify the elements
領域内で発動した
using other function also, like modify the elements less than or greater than. There are other methods.
でも安心して。
So I think I'm taking too much time, huh?
Excuse me, sir.
今みたいに呪術を受けるから。
Sir,
The class is supposed to be
これは
over
あま
by
りお
what
すすめ
time?
しないけど。
Actually,
What's that?
ma'am, regarding the time, I think I'm taking too many time.
Yeah, what I feel, I think it's too much today. If the students feel like that we can stop it here, we can stop it here.
ma'am, I just have a small question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Sir, can you just explain the 121, the one in 121 line number 121? Yes, sir, the C1, comma 2, comma C2, comma 3. That one I didn't understand.
See, I'm just from the matrix, nah? I'm just extracting out the rows and columns from this matrix. This is our matrix, nah? This is our matrix, first matrix. So I'm extracting out by giving the index number, row and columns name, row and columns name, columns number. We're just extracting out the elements from this matrix. From this matrix, we are.
Yes, sir, but
Yes.
there should be two values, right? Row 1, column 2, and row 2, column 3. Two values. But they are showing four
What
values.
is our I'm giving 1, 2, right? 1, 2 is 4.
Yes, sir.
Then 5. 5 is 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Then 3, 1, 3. 1, 3, 7. 1, 3, 7, yeah. 1, 3, 7. Then 2, 3. 2, 3, 8. 1, 3, 7. 2, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, 7. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, I'll tell you in the next class. I'll clarify this one again.
Is it like from we are taking one at a time? Like for 1,2, it's like first 1,2, 1,3, and then 2,2 and 2,3.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yes,
Yeah, we are taking, yeah, two element.
yes, sir. For one, okay, okay, sir, got it.
We are selecting row of 1 and 2, column 1 and 2, and okay, got it now. Selecting column 1 and 2 and row 2 and 3. You got me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah, it's okay. Then we'll start for next class. Factors. I think that factorial.
Thank you.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. It was good actually. If there is no doubt from student side, shall we end the session? Okay. Anything from Surya,
No, ma'am.
Rajesh?
Ma'am, Rajesh is not there, ma'am.
Okay.
It is not proper net connection.
Okay. I request the students to sign off. I wanted to talk to my students. This is scholars. Please, all other students can sign off.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you.